such a twat. You're such a twat. Fucking help me. I can't believe it.
Hey up and now then, and welcome back to the Hangout with Adam and Matt. I'm Adam.
And I'm Matt.
Don't know why that was such a laid-back, chilled intro.
I know.
I've had a moment of zen after about 10 minutes of just trying to find my vape.
Yeah.
Got the fucking house upside down.
Literally.
So I'm just trying to chill now.
With a Red Bull and a vape.
God, I'm like a 16-year-old. So welcome back to the Hangout, and we're on episode 8. Can you believe it?
That's good.
8. Just
Good.
Yeah, I know we had that little break, but it's kind of just flown by up to now, hasn't it?
Yeah. It's been enjoyable, these 8s we've done so far.
I've enjoyed it. It's been good.
Really, really good.
Yeah. And we're going to get into a good one today as well. One that I'm pretty sure we've got a lot to talk about. But before we do that, how you been? You all right?
Yeah. All good, mate.
Yeah.
All good.
Good. What have you been up to?
I've been to York recently. Stayed the night.
I love York.
Oh, really good. Really good. I've always wanted to go to York. Yeah, really good. We went to the Jordvik Viking Museum.
The amount of times I've been to York, I've never been there, but it's something I've wanted
Yeah, really good.
to do, yeah.
I felt it went a bit quick.
Yeah.
It felt short for, it wasn't really, not expensive or anything, but it felt really short.
Yeah.
But it were nice. It were good. It was up my street anyway, so it were nice to see sort of the relics that they've uncovered in York and stuff.
Yeah.
See quite a big Viking rich era of York, really.
Yeah.
The place itself just looks really British.
Yeah.
Just looks British, like how you would imagine it to have been back in the day.
Yeah.
Like the way the houses are built and the way that the town's structured.
Yeah.
Obviously, they've got the the Shallows?
Shambles.
The
Shambles is like straight out of a fucking cartoon, isn't it? Like the way the buildings look and how they're like all skew-if and it's awesome. I love it so much.
And like for the Harry Potter fans, it just reminds you of Diagon Alley.
Yeah. It's annoying because like loads of people that live in York or the locals are like, oh, fucking people coming to look at Diagon Alley again. I'm like, it's tourism. York's it's such a great city to visit. Like, if
load of good pubs there, load of good restaurants there and stuff. Then we went to this, I can't remember the name of the place it was called, but it was like did like a mini golf. It was opposite the Viking Museum. I can't remember what it was called. It was really good. Yeah. You played, like 9 holes at mini golf. And then like you can have pictures taken if you want. And then at the end of the round, you could put your scorecard down, and whatever you get like a magic potion at the end.
No.
It's a drinkable one, so it's not like it's just for show and tell or anything. It's quite a decent sized bottle as well. And I got basilisk's blood.
Nice.
Yeah.
How'd it taste? Like blood?
Like blood. Well, I imagine a big snake's blood to taste like.
All right.
Right. Yeah, and whilst I was there, I tried Pepe's Piri Piri chicken for the first time.
Oh, it's so good. It's so underrated.
My God. Do you know, it's such simplicity of it as just rice and chicken.
Yeah.
But it's just, I had mild as well, because I don't like too hot. So I had mild, but I had a nice
mild,
kick
you don't
to
like
it.
hot at all. You don't like hot at all then?
No, I like some bit of a kick, but the mild one, it had a little bit of a kick.
Yeah.
I probably could have gone to the next one up.
Yeah, it's all about flavour with it though, isn't it?
But I'd had a drink as well, so I didn't want to get like really bad heartburn from spice.
Yeah.
So that was lovely.
Yeah.
Like I feel like I'm addicted to it.
Yeah.
Like as soon as I got back, I was looking like, where's the nearest Pepe's to my location?
Yeah. We ain't got one there,
Mansfield.
Yeah.
Doncaster. Like, oh my God.
Yeah.
I'm going to drive out there just for a Pepe's.
Yeah.
Just for Pepe's.
There's very, I mean, I'm in London a lot. There's very few good things to say about being in London a lot on your own, but having a Pepe's nearby wherever you're staying is always a good one. It's so good. It's like, it's nothing like out of the ordinary. It's nothing like special.
No.
in the sense of like, oh, it's like, never been done before. It's just the execution. It's just fucking. Oh, it's so good.
It's like that. It's like similar to like kind of like a Nando's.
Yeah,
Nando's is nothing special. You can cook them at Nando's at home, really.
Yeah.
But it's just going there, and it's just the way they do it. I don't know how. But
it's the execution of all the things that makes it what it is. Isn't it? Yeah.
Just chicken and rice.
Yeah.
Chicken and rice.
Chicken. How are you? You been getting any better at your accents? Because we've had a few bad ones from me as well.
Yeah. Nah, I mean, still gonna do them.
Yeah.
I'm shit at him, but I'll still do him.
I'm pretty good at some, and then really terrible at others. I always like to try and do them. I've always
I'm always like throwing Scouse in there, and then people are like, "Oh, mate, stop." That sounded nothing like a Scouser, fucking hell. But I'm still doing it.
It's the things with Scouse is everyone goes too far with it.
Yeah, like overemphasize it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's basically not like that. You just talk with your accent, but in the same voice you do. You know what I mean?
Just add a bit of flame to it.
Talk from the back of your throat a little bit.
Yeah, you do. Walk on Steven Gerrard.
Yeah, I'm just not enjoying my football at the moment. But yeah,
so yeah, no, my accents are still shit.
Fair enough. What else have you been up to?
Russian vodka.
That was good. You rolled your R. Russian.
Crush.
I will fucking crush you. It's a right intense accent, isn't it, Russian?
Yeah. It's like German, isn't
intimidating.
It? Really like intimidating.
German can be really camp. Have you heard Daniel Farker, the Leeds manager? It's really camp. So yes, we did not play so well today, huh?
But he's talking English, but in a German accent.
Yeah. And it's a little looby.
Looby-loo.
We did not play the football we wanted to play today, but we go home, have a gangbang, we get it even better.
We have chicken schnitzel.
Schnitzel!
Schnitzelbein!
Chicken schnitzel! Oh, fucking hell.
So anyway, what's been going on with you recently? Anything of interest?
A little bit. I have a bit of a story, actually.
Okay.
I love a watch, don't I?
Yeah.
I love my watches and stuff. I haven't got particularly loads of them or whatever, but I do like a nice watch, and I've usually always got one on. It reminded I was looking for some last night, and it reminded me of another time I went down south. So went down meet the band and that, and it was we'd done some rehearsals before a tour and stuff, and went like as we normally do. We'll do some rehearsals, get some work done. If we're writing songs, we'll go and we'll do a bit of songwriting and stuff. And then we usually find at least one day. Because if I go down for a longer period, like a week, then we usually find time to go out one night or something like that. So we went out in Westwood Ho.
Yeah,
it's called. It's the only place in the country with an exclamation mark in its actual name. It's
really?
the actual part of the name, yeah.
That's cool.
It's after a book, I think. So we went out in Westwood Ho, and there was a magic show on. Yeah.
Right.
Magic show. Yeah. Which obviously ties back to my love of Stephen Mulhern and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
There was it's a magic show on, and it was terrible.
Yeah.
You know, one of them, it's just like, it was like your card. No. Kind of shit.
Do you know someone called Barry? No. Ah.
Well, he's here tonight. Who the fuck's Barry? Where have you stole this homeless man from? So he was crap or whatever. And he's like, and we sat near front, and he comes out and he's like, oh, has anyone got a watch I can borrow? I'm like, no, you're not having mine.
No.
Excuse me, I've got a shitty cold. Sorry if I'm coughing. I was like, no, you're not having mine. But like, Rich was sat next to me as drummer.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, Rich, give me yours. I think he likes his watches as well. I was like, oh, come on, Rich, and had a drink and that. So he gave him his watch.
Yeah. Fucking bully.
He did give him his watch, bless him. Fair game. And he, gets it on this table, and he's like, oh, no, what would happen if I smashed it with this mallet?
Oh my fucking no way.
So he puts a cloth over Richard's watch, and Richard's like, it's a trick. It's obviously not. Puts the cloth over, smashes it with this mallet. I'm like, And the magician's like, now what would you think if I reveal, and it surely can't survive this kind of punishment, this watch. I've smashed it with a mallet like 5 times or whatever. Whips it off, it's in bits.
Oh, fuck.
It's in fucking...
Oh, fuck it.
It's in a billion pieces. Richard's fucking like distraught. I don't actually know if it had some sentimental value to him.
You nasty bastard.
So I was starting to feel quite bad because I was like, oh, fuck. It's just... but you give a watch to a magician. A musician. Yeah.
Never see it again.
Yeah. But no, you give it to a magician. You expect it's just going to be a con. There's going to be something in... He actually smashed his watch to bits.
What a prick.
Well, yeah. So
did he even like say like, oh shit, I'll...
It was devastated, this magician. It was like his closing act. So like his assistant, I don't know if it was like his manager or whatever, was like, I'm really sorry, we'll sort it out for you. Tell us what the watch is. Keep in contact. Here's his number and stuff. We'll make sure we replace it and all this and the other. No worries. So but I think this is Rich that's told me, so I'm trying to recall it a little bit. But so it's a couple of weeks later, I think, and he got a phone call and he was like, "Oh, it's such and such, the assistant for this magician. Would you like to come round to his house? Because he lived down like in Devon or whatever. So would you come round to his house and we can, sort it out? And he wants to apologise and this, that, and the other. Yeah. So he goes round to the house, lets him in and stuff like that, and he's like, "Oh, I'm really sorry about your watch and everything. You stay for dinner and that, won't you?" He's like, yeah, okay. So they sat around at this table, and his wife's like through the kitchen, and she brings through the big bowl of like lasagna. Okay. Puts the lasagna on the table, cuts a piece of lasagna off, puts it on Richard's plate. What's in the fucking lasagna?
His watch.
Beef and cheese. I've got him again.
For fuck's sake. Such a twat. You're such a twat. It's a fucking bell for it. I can't believe it. So, for all you people watching, listening, etc., as you can probably imagine, I'm quite gullible. You fucking twat.
Oh my god. Oh, my side hurts.
You're such a dickhead. What was in there? His watch.
Beef and cheese.
Did you have some hendos on it?
Hendos. That's a shout. We put the hendos clip out, if you watched the last episode, saying, much better than Worcester sauce. And fuck Marmite and that. I tagged Worcester... fucking hell, I didn't tag Worcester sauce. They'd have probably been pissed off. Tagged hendos in it, and they've replied to us and said, they said, in fairness to them, hendos did...
Marmite?
Yeah, we said, do like Marmite every now and again, but we're glad we can all agree on hendos and that. I was like, that's fucking sick. Nice one. Nice one for replying to us. That's amazing. So, sorry, I fucking got you there.
Just a twat.
You're not going to believe any other story I try and tell you now. You're going to be like...
No, but knowing me, I'll still fucking fall for
it. Beef and cheese.
Fucking beef and cheese. This is what I have to put up with. I'm glad you're all witnessing this shit now.
I could have put so much on that story. Oh, fucking hell. I've got about a sentimental watch of his or fucking all sorts.
Fuck's sake.
That's a belter. So, what we're talking about today then?
So, we're talking about travel.
Travel.
Yeah,
love it.
So, nice places we want to go, where we've been, what sort of... They don't even have to be like an actual like location. It just could be like a... what do they call it? Like a geographical location.
To a location.
You fucking thrown me. Excuse me.
Sorry about fucking hell.
Yeah, you've thrown me. Your mind's gone. Take it away.
Okay.
Take it away.
So places we've been or want to go, things that have happened to us maybe while we've been there, that sort of stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So, I mean, I travel a lot.
Yeah, you do travel quite a lot.
Not necessarily all to nice places, and not necessarily all of my own free volition, but I've done some cool trips, even when it's been for stuff I've not particularly wanted to have to do. One time was one time. I'm cold. I really am 16 at the minute.
Just waiting for his balls to drop.
Excuse me.
Oh, Mr. Hank.
Still looking for a sponsor.
Guinness.
Guinness.
There we go.
Guinness, Red Bull, Endos.
Marmite.
Yeah.
You've got Guinness. I want Marmite.
Yeah, so like one time I was, I travel for like work and stuff. One time I went to Germany.
Germany's lovely.
Yeah, you lived there for a minute, yeah?
Yeah, did about 2 years in Germany.
Yeah.
Really nice, lovely, clean country.
Yeah, it is. It's quite it is quite different to England in quite a few ways.
Yeah. It's quite a lot of greenery. I mean, England's got a lot of greenery, but Germany just seems to have got quite a lot.
Yeah, it
but
does.
obviously it's a bigger country, so it's going to have more. But
yeah, but even in and around the cities and stuff. But I went to Dusseldorf.
Yeah,
which I can only sort of describe as the Doncaster of Germany. It's like the most boring place I've ever been. But while I was there, I was like, I had a free evening, basically. I'd done what I needed to do. I'd been drinking loads of free wine at this exhibition thing I'd been working at. And I was like, what's on? Like, I've got so long left. Like, just do nothing. I can't just keep drinking at this rate. I want to die.
Yeah.
I was just like drinking like glass and glass after wine and stuff. So like, I looked around. I was like, oh my God. Like, one of my favourite bands are playing in Dusseldorf. They Bring Me the Horizon. I was like, it's sold out. I was like, fuck. I was like, on the ladder of musicians, I'm probably on, if there was 100 steps, I'm probably on the second one in terms of notoriety or if people know me. Maybe even the first one, to be honest.
Yeah, that's second, third.
Thanks. I was trying to be modest and it hurt my feelings. Nah, at least 40 or 50 now.
It's because you got me with that fucking story.
No, I'm not known in the industry, but I do know a few people within it.
Yeah.
So like, I put a message out and I was like, I'm in Dusseldorf. Bring Me the Horizon sold out. Has anyone got a way in for me? Like, is anyone like, you know, can I come a fucking roadie for the evening? Do you know what I mean? I'll push some fucking cases around and stuff. And I loosely know. I wouldn't say it's not a friend because I don't know him well enough to say, oh, he's my mate sort of thing.
Yeah.
But I kind of know him a bit, and I'm sure he's been to a couple of our gigs, like The Addiction and stuff. Is the guitarist's dad.
Yeah.
Lee Mallier's dad. And he'd seen it on Facebook. And because I'd been having quite a bit of wine and that, I put it out on Facebook and see if anyone saw it. Thought nothing of it. Thought no one's going to get me in and this, that, were. Fell asleep. Woke up about 8:30 in the evening to like loads of missed calls and messages. I was like, oh, fuck. So I looked and it was Lee's dad. And he's like, Lee's put you on the guest list, so get there whenever you can. I was like, firstly, amazing. Secondly, fuck, the show starts in like 5 minutes. Yeah. And I'm like at least 15 minutes away. So I ended up getting there anyway. And it was sick. Like, you know, put me on the guest list. Show was incredible. A great live band, Bring Me the Horizon. And then like after the show, a bit weird in Germany. Like, I don't know if it's just that place in Dusseldorf or if it's a universal thing across Germany, but people can just drink after the show as well. Okay. And, you know, like you went to Sheffield Arena or Manchester or something like that. When the show's finished, you can't get anything, can you?
No, it's just
they
kick
done.
You out.
Yeah, they'll probably close the bar 10 minutes before the end of the show or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, I got to the end there and I went out into the thing. People like queuing for drinks again. And, like, everyone's just sort of hanging around and stuff. I was like, that's really cool. And then, so like, because I'd been working earlier that day, like I said, where I'd been drinking all that wine, I'd been working in the same town in Dusseldorf, but I'd been working at a conference centre type thing. So I had this pass with me. And I've been drinking all day. Not pissed like at this point, but I'm like, I'm just feeling a little bit leery. Still have my pass on. I'm English. I'm on my own. I'm like, surely I'm just be able to pass myself off to be able to go backstage and have a bit of a party with everybody. Mm-hmm. It's exactly what I fucking did.
And you got through.
Yeah. So this is proof. I was on about it with Devon Brown. I've proved it myself. If you do anything with confidence, you can do anything.
Yeah.
I walked up to the security guys. Hi lads, you're right. Oh, he's English. He's got long hair. He's all in black and he's got a pass. Didn't fucking bat an eyelid. Walked straight in, backstage. And then, I spoke to the guys in the band very briefly. I ended up drinking with a German roadie called Michael till about 3:30 in the morning. Surreal experience, but that's my only experience of Germany. But it was very cool.
See, that reminds me, I've seen a video recently of something similar to that, and a guy was impersonating like a health inspector for McDonald's.
Right.
And he had a clipboard. Just a clipboard with paper on.
Yeah.
And he didn't say what he was wearing, but I imagine he probably was wearing like a shirt, tie, trousers. And he just walked into the back where all, cookers are and all workers are working and that. And that someone obviously challenged him and said, are you okay? He's like, yeah, I'm a health inspector. I'm just come to just check out what's going on and so I can make a report up and stuff like that. And they was like, oh, all right, okay, I'll just go and get the manager. Manager come out. And she's like, hello, you all right? Yeah, so do you want me to show you around? I'll show you like how we clean the grills and stuff. And he's just walking around and just showing him like all the health standards of McDonald's and stuff like that. He was just a regular Tom, Dick and Harry. He wasn't an health inspector. It's just because he had a clipboard.
And some confidence.
Yeah. And he got into the back.
Yeah.
And even like it was touching stuff. It was like, oh, that shouldn't be on there, should it? And like move something. There was, oh yeah, sorry, we'll move that right away.
Fucking hell.
It's like
the thing is,
crazy.
I don't know how true it is, but apparently you were even as a customer. I think you're supposed to be allowed. I think you have to make an appointment or give them warning that you want to come. I think you're allowed to go and look around any food establishment.
Really?
I think so. I think that's right. But obviously, passing yourself off as a health inspector is a different thing altogether, isn't it?
Because he had a clipboard.
Yeah. Clipboard, nice shirt, and a bit of attitude, and that's it. Yeah. You can do anything with fucking attitude. Honestly, like the amount of times I've just like blagged stuff because I'm just like, oh yeah, we'll just just do this or do that. So yeah, that's interesting. But yeah, Germany was cool. Obviously, you lived there for a bit. Whereabouts did you live in Germany?
I lived in Bergen-Belsen. Bergen-Belsen, so it's near Herne.
Yeah, you've told me before.
And it's near the concentration camp that was there back in World War II.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't actually go to it, actually. I don't know why I never did. I just never went and I'd look round and stuff. But no, it was really nice. Like, the town of Bergen, or Belsen, if it was like Bergen-Belsen, had this really nice Greek family-run restaurant, and we used to go there for steaks like once a week, once every 2 weeks, and like because it was family-run, it was a really nice vibe, good atmosphere.
Yeah.
And obviously he knew that we're all squaddies, English squaddies, and he really like, excuse me, he really like looked after us. Like we got in there, we sat down, and he's coming over like, oh guys, like here's shots. Is it Uzo? So shot Uzo. Before we'd even ordered anything. Yeah. Then he brings off at menus. It's like, we'll come back in a sec. He'd come back with some more shots of Uzo. You ready to order? Yep. So we put our order in, had a shot of Uzo. And he'd come back. Yeah, boys, another shot of Uzo.
Yeah, mass.
Whilst we're waiting. So we had another shot. Food come. We'd have our food. He'd come over. Well, is everything okay? Everything fine with the meal? Yep, it's perfect. Now, honestly, not exaggerating, probably the best steak I have ever had.
Wow.
Honestly, I cannot describe how fucking lovely it was.
Yeah. Was he Greek then?
Yeah,
Greek.
So
he was Greek.
Yeah, Greek.
See, I've got this. I swear it's true that Greeks are some of the friendliest people on this planet.
Oh, brilliant! Yeah.
Like I've been to Greece three or four times. 3 or 4 times I've been to Greece, different places like islands and stuff like that. And out of anywhere I've been in the world, they're the most hospitable and nice people I've ever met. Yeah, genuinely, just across the board, they're super chill. Like they're so laid back. Like it's like like we went from the hotel and like waiting for a bus into town or whatever. Be like, when's it come? And it's just like, when it wants, it's Greece. It just fucking turns up when it fucking feels like it. Leave him alone. I fucking love Greece, and Greek people are just like super friendly and like hospitable, like you say there. Like
and that didn't even finish. So we just finished a dinner. It then come out with some more Uzo, another shot, and then we decided we'd have dessert or we wouldn't. If we had dessert, he'd bring another shot with the dessert, and if we didn't, well, so when we got up to leave, whether we had dessert or not, you were like, boys, come to the bar. You had like a little bar at the front as you walked into little restaurant.
Yeah,
Not like a big restaurant or anything. Just a really small, comfortable restaurant.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then he was like, right, boys, before you go, any shot you want, free. Anyone. Top shelf, whatever you want.
Love
anything.
It. Nice.
So then we got to choose whatever. Some people just went, just have some more Ouzo, because you don't want to take the piss.
Yeah.
But then one night, when we went, one of the lads went, is that absinthe? Like
Absinthe.
Absinthe.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, do you want that? Yeah, everyone. Shot of absinthe. We're like, oh, fuck.
That is like drinking petrol. It's fucking lethal.
But yeah, so we had about, 5-6 shots, all for free.
Amazing.
And brilliant. And it was like, so like, I remember one at Lads, excuse me, one at Lads had ordered a steak, medium, whatever, and it came out a little bit more well done. Now, when he came over and asked, he made that mistake of being like, well, I did ask for medium and it came out a bit more well done. The owner, he looked like he was going to cry.
Yeah.
He could not be more apologetic. He was like, no, give me, come on.
Give it back.
I'll get you a brand new one. I'm so sorry, sir, so sorry. You'll have a drink for free.
Yeah.
He was so apologetic.
Yeah.
Now, you wouldn't normally get that in
most places.
No. They'd probably take your food right to back.
Yeah.
Spit in it,
Yeah.
stir it in your mash or whatever, and then bring it back out. And it'd be the exact, probably, either they've gone and cooked another steak for it, at least you've got another one, but everything else on your plate would be exactly the same.
Yeah.
With maybe a few pubes in there and a bit of greenie.
Wipe it on the floor.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. Everyone fucking, you wanna spit in it? Yeah, do you want to spit in it? So, and that's why I would never, even if like I went into a restaurant and like it wasn't what I ordered in terms of like rarity of my steak.
Yeah.
I'd just eat it.
It depends. If it completely ruined it, then.
Yeah. Now if I ordered medium rare and it came out blue, then I'd be like, sorry, I want
Just bang it back in.
Can you bang it back in for a bit?
Yeah.
It's a bit too rare for me.
Yeah.
But that, other than that, like if I ordered a steak and it came out well done and I'd ordered medium rare, I wouldn't send it back. I'd just fucking eat it.
Yeah.
It's not worth it. It's not worth the fucking spit you're about to receive. So
Yeah, depends where. But I think, like you say, if you go to a Greek or something, they just can't do enough for you. So they'll just go back and they'll be like, redo the entire thing for you.
Yeah.
And then at the end say, it's on the house because of the trouble. You can have it for free anyway. That's the kind of people they are. I think they're amazing.
Yeah. I mean, so, talking about places that I've been to in terms of like abroad, I haven't really been abroad much. When I was growing up, it was more like UK holidays.
Yeah.
They were lovely places we went to and stuff.
There's plenty of good places in the UK.
But the places that I've been on holiday, like abroad wise, is like Tenerife, Lanzarote, Gran Canaria. Mm-hmm. So basically like the Canary Islands.
Yeah. Been Lanzarote, that's nice.
But you can't go wrong with Canary Islands.
No.
It's like, again, it kind of reminds me of like a Weatherspoons of holiday destinations.
Yeah,
it's just like cheap and cheerful.
Yeah.
It's nice. Weather's, depending on what time of the year
usually
you go.
Decent.
It's usually
all
decent.
year round as well. Like I've known people go in December and stuff to like.
Yeah, and you're talking like early 20s. But compared to the UK in -1, you'll take that.
100%. Yeah.
So again, so you kind of, I say it's like the Weatherspoons of holidays.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
It's just brilliant.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. Have I been anywhere else? No, I mean I've been to France, but I can't really class that as a holiday. I went with the army.
Yeah.
When I was in basic training, and we learnt about like the beach landings.
Don't do this.
Yeah.
Don't copy the French.
Yeah. See them white flags? We don't own any. So I stayed there for like a couple of days, and we went to like I think it was Juno Beach or Gold Beach.
Yeah.
And just learnt like about the Normandy invasion.
I'd love to go and do that.
And like it was insane, like because you don't think about it. And then we said, because we was all in like just tracksuits.
Yeah.
Like army issue tracksuits. And it was like, right, we're going to do a quick exercise. So grab a partner, chuck them on your shoulder, and we're going to run up the beach on your shoulder. And it's fucking so hard.
Yeah.
Like you're blowing out your eyes. You can't even run that far.
Running on the beach
right.
on your own is tough enough.
Swap over. So you swap over and stuff. Right. And then right, everyone gather around. How did you find that? Was it hard? Now imagine doing that under enemy fire with all your kit, your rifle, whilst carrying a dead weight.
Yeah.
Now, And it really put it into perspective. You're like, oh my God, like those men are heroes.
Unbelievable, yeah.
Like what they did was superhuman.
Literally raining bullets on them.
Literally raining
bullets.
Like they had machine gun encampments just on the hills.
They had like the turret things, didn't they, there and stuff, and
just firing down.
Unbelievable.
You know,
mad respect.
And it really like put it into perspective, and you're like, these guys were fucking incredible,
superhuman, isn't it?
Like,
I mean, you know, anyone that fucking says fair fucking play, but it's like that, like massive moments in history, innit? You just you're like what people have gone through there, and not only have they gone, you know, running on a beach on your own. Let's be honest, we sound like such fucking idiots by saying that compared to what they did. But it's like running on a beach is difficult.
Yeah,
running with someone on your back on a beach is difficult, and then do it while you, like you say, getting fucking rained on by bullets. You got fucking, you know, grenades and shit going off all around you.
Yeah,
you immediate, like, you know, people you got really close with are dying around you.
Yeah,
and you've just got to keep fucking going forward. Like, literally, the mentality you've got to have is unreal. And
then to like not just to get forward movement, to then overtake these machine gun embankments and the bunkers and, you know, blow them up and manage to push them back and take prisoners of war there. Yeah. Like fucking incredible.
Yeah. I've always been like banging to me war history and stuff, and like in World War II and Normandy especially, the whole D-Day thing, like it's just one of that. Like,
see, this
unreal.
I'm going to tell you something. So this would be a challenge you have to try and find, because we learned about it, and I can't remember again what beach it was on. If it was on Gold, Sword, Juno, whatever it was, I can't remember. But I'm pretty sure it was British who overtook a machine gun encampment on his own, like killed 12, 13 Germans on the way and stuff like that, and literally overtook a machine gun position on his own. And I think, again, you'll have to try and research this and then insert it if you can. I believe he got the Victorian Cross.
Wow.
I believe so. So it was either British bloke getting Victorian Cross for it, or it might have been an American who got the Medal of Honor.
Yeah.
But again, you have to look into this because I can't remember the complete facts. But we actually went to the place where he overtook.
Yeah.
And like, again, to do it on your own.
Yeah. Fucking. Like the British Army equivalent of a berserker doing that kind of shit, isn't it?
Literally.
Wow.
Like, incredible.
Amazing.
So I can't really class that as like a holiday, but we did get some downtime, and we stayed in like this big fucking mansion thing and had frogs for dinner, which was disgusting.
Yeah, can't get my head around that one.
No, we got some chips with it at least.
Frog and chips.
So I can't really class that as a holiday, but so in terms of else being abroad and stuff, not really, not as like a holiday.
Yeah. I've done a few. I've done Mexico a couple of times.
Yeah.
Contrast to Greece in a lot of ways. the people, while some of them are, there's good and bad people everywhere, but some of them, or a majority of them that are working, will do anything to get money off you.
Yeah.
Like, me and Soph, we went on, I think the entire day, we paid the equivalent of about $45, because I can't remember what it was in peso or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
The entire day cost us like $45, and that was like cocktails, we had pizza, we had beers, hired these sun lounges on this paradise beach in Puerto Morelos. Beautiful. And down this strip of beach, you are sometimes reminded how dangerous Mexico can be.
Yeah.
Quite often there's armed guards patrolling the beach. Quite often.
Full of the cartel, isn't it?
Yeah.
Which recently now been issued by Donald Trump, has now been identified as a terrorist organisation.
Yeah. It's a strange one because I don't think it's widely known, but I'm pretty sure it's true, is that the cartels essentially run the hotel areas.
Yeah. And
you rarely see any trouble there because it's bad for business.
Yeah.
So, but there are armed guards like marching up on the beach and that. So like, you're always taken aback when you're seeing three guys walking with machine guns.
Yeah.
You're always gonna be a bit like, I'm on holiday.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
What's going on?
Fucking hell, excuse me. But there's a bit later on, up the beach came two guys dressed in all like Mayan stuff, feathers all over them and stuff like that. Bear in mind, we're just laid on the beach drinking cocktails, chilling like you've never chilled before. And then like they start doing this performance, and it's like, oh, this is, it's cool. But all they've done is walk up the beach and start performing in front of you, start doing these dances and stuff like that. And then they come around asking for money. It's like, I didn't ask you to go and fucking do this. Yes. And it's like, and then if like a couple of people didn't give them money, and they're all like, do you know what I mean? Like offended. It's like, I didn't ask for this.
My eyes were shut. I was doing this.
I mean, it was cool, and I think we gave him like, I don't know, $5 or something.
Yeah.
But it's like, yeah, I didn't fucking ask for it. You know what I mean? Weird, isn't it? Because it's universally known that white people can't be the victim of racism.
Yes.
Like it's widely known that you can't be. Well, I've really felt like we was. Like, at one point on that same trip, like, I'm not going to say racially abused.
No.
Do you know what I mean? But there was definitely some like sort of racist favoritism going on. Mm-hmm. There was a hotel, and it was like Mexican Day of Independence or something like that.
Okay.
It's like their equivalent of like 4th of July or whatever. And there was this big party going on, and one of the guys at the hotel was like, "Oh, you coming to this independence party?" And this and the other was like, "Oh yeah, this sounds banging. They've got like mariachi band and all that kind of stuff." I'm like, yeah, bang into that.
Nice.
So, oh yeah, from about 7 o'clock. So I was like, cool. So as you do on holiday, like go back to the room, shower, have a quick nap and all that kind of stuff. Gets down there for literally like 5 to 7 or something like that. Oh, sorry, Mr. Riaful. I was like, and then it's one of them where you like look over the shoulder, like, no, you're not. It's like, oh, we've got no tables. Oh, as if they've all been booked. It was like, well, we were told there's no booking. It's just like sort of first come gets a seat sort of thing. Oh, we have no tables. The American white couple come behind us. Oh, sorry, we have no tables. And then a Mexican couple came. Oh, welcome. Arriba! Yeah, and then they went in. It's like, oh, maybe they had a spot reserved then, if that's what they're doing.
Yeah.
And then a couple of minutes later, there's like a group of everyone else, pretty much, apart from one couple we met, were like American. Yeah. Apart from a couple we met were from Bolton. Really sound guys as well, Jack and Sorrel. So like we was all sort of stood around, all of us white people, and all the Mexicans still going in. I was like, once is okay, yeah, and now everyone else is going in. And then we went into they had this. It was like an American bar. It was like, fuck it, like if we can't get in, fine, we'll just go and have something to eat around here. And then like. So if we're playing, the like little ring toss game where you play with the shots thing. Yeah. Playing that for about 5 minutes. And it's like, as I'm just looking around, I'm like, apart from the staff, everyone in here is white. And it was literally like, as if it was like, this is not your day, you can't come in here. Yeah.
We're celebrating our day.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
Yeah. And I thought that was just a little bit shit of them as well, because that weekend they'd had an influx of like Mexican influencers and stuff. So, because it were one of them kind of hotels.
Yeah.
So, like, they all came and they were taking videos, posting it all over Instagram, stuff like that. And there was mad busy for like this 3-day period over this weekend. As soon as they'd gone and the hotel capacity went way back down to about 60 people maybe, after it had gone up to about 200, maybe more, 300 maybe, the place was quiet again. And it's just like, it just felt like there was like, oh, you can't come in because you're not Mexican.
Yeah, you're not Mexican. Go away.
It's like, well, I've paid substantial amounts of money to be here. I've been invited to actually come in as well.
I've flown a long way.
Yeah. So, and then it's like, it went back to normal and everyone was like really, really sound with you again.
Yeah.
I mean, there was one guy there, he was Mexican, bless him, and he hated it. He's all these fucking like influencers and stuff like that. It's like, they come in, they're not paying much money at all. Yeah. They're just here for the Instagrams basically.
That's like kind of like the UK, isn't it? When you go to, again, like say York, the York people get pissed off because you got like tourists coming to see shambles. Yeah. It's kind of like the same similar kind of thing, isn't it?
Yeah. But nobody, regardless of the race, in York is getting turned out of a pub. Do you know what I mean?
No, because they're fucking daren't.
Yeah.
Like,
but why should you?
Ridiculed.
Yeah, but why should you? Oh, well, you're black, so you can't come in. It's like, really? You bastards. Yeah. Oh no, you're Greek, you're not allowed in here. Or you're Mexican, you're not allowed in here. It's like,
it'll be all over Sky News.
Yeah. You never see that, and I've never seen that anywhere else. But that's the only time I've felt it. And like I said, I'm not saying I was fucking racially abused at all, but it definitely felt like there was a little bit of racism there.
There was a bit of racial injustice.
Felt like it. It's like, oh well, because everyone else that wasn't allowed in was white, basically. So it felt a little bit like, and it put a down on it for me a little bit because I fucking love Mexico, and like, to be fair, like 8 out of 10 people are fucking sound Mexicans. Yeah. So it's just the one occasion. I'm not saying fucking Mexico is a bad place or Mexicans are bad people and stuff, because they're just not. But yeah, that happened. That was annoying though. Yeah.
I'd say somewhere I'd like to go. I'd like to go to Dubai.
Yeah.
And I don't think it's actually that expensive, like, to go there. I think it's expensive when you get there, but it's actually not too expensive to like book your flights, hotel and stuff.
No. I think we'd looked before, and I think like an all-inclusive is similar to what you pay for Europe. I mean, to be fair, that's why we ended up in Mexico, because that's come down as well. Like Mexico like was equivalent to going to Greece or Spain or whatever for 11 days or something we went for. I was like, well, if you're going to pick the two, let's go to the fucking Caribbean. So that's come down. But yeah, I think Dubai's gone the same way, yeah.
Yeah, and have you seen the viral, it's like on, I don't know if it's just TikTok or whatever, but the viral chocolate, the Dubai chocolate, they call it.
I don't
know. It's like a dun dun dun. Dun 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 dun. Yeah, so you've got like the Dubai chocolate bar, and then like in the middle of it, it kind of like, if you was looking at it, it looks like if you open up a mint Aero.
I was going to say, is it the one that looks like Aero?
But it also looks like there's mousse in there. Right. Kind of that kind of texture. But it looks incredible. It's like pistachio. I mean, you get different flavours, but they do a pistachio flavour.
I think I've seen it on TikTok. You know the massive guy? Is he called George? The guy that's like really, really overweight, but he's losing weight. I think I'd seen it on his, yeah.
Yeah, and it just looks incredible to try. And I've seen like different influencers on TikTok try it, and they're all like, "Oh my god, this is great! Look at it, it's chocolate ever." Stop it.
And that is a Scottish person that's just had a stroke, is it?
I told you, still not getting any better.
The greatest chocolate ever.
Give me the scotch, please. My mouth's gone dry.
Me mouth. Me mouth. He went Irish. You'll do fucking nothing.
You'll do fucking nothing. But again, that wasn't even Irish. That was shit. Let's just stop. Let's stop right there.
Hi, no, Brian Kai.
Herpy derpy. Herpy derpy.
Sorry to all our Dutch listeners out there.
That was Swedish.
Oh yeah, sorry.
It's a sorry to offend all you Dutch people.
never mentioned the Dutch before. Sorry, Max Verstappen.
Max, super Max. So I thought you just farted then. So yeah, another location. I think I've touched on it already in one of the other episodes, but Italy.
Italia.
It's just everything about the country just screams me.
Yeah.
Like, and it's going to be one of those holidays where I'm going to have to go multiple times to see and do what I actually want to do.
Yeah, yeah. It's like a lot of places, isn't it? There's places in a certain place you want to go.
Yeah.
But it's, for me, like, one's America. I know it's considerably bigger than Italy.
Oh, fucking hell, yeah.
But, like, there's just so many places in America that I could spend years there and never get to see everything.
Yeah.
You know? There's different things. It's like, I'd love to go, like, New Orleans and stuff like that. Nashville. And then like, places like Boston and Salem, you know, and then... You know, like, that's just like, and then the other side of the country, you like do Route 66 and the Grand Canyon and Vegas, and it's just like you could live there for a fucking long time and not do half of it.
Do you follow one of the social media influencers called #Brady?
No.
He travels to like fucking the most random countries.
Yeah.
Like, where was it? He's in this. He's been in this place. I don't know if it's recently, and I'm pretty sure like. He'll be lucky to make it out alive. It's just crazy.
Yeah.
Now I can't remember what the country is called, but he just goes to like random places and he goes around and stuff, and he's really funny.
Yeah.
He's really funny. Like I'd go like find him on TikTok. He does YouTube vlogs and stuff now.
Right.
He's really funny. Like go and find him, and he's like making traveling look cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because like sometimes you're a bit like yeah, I don't mind going on holiday destinations, but I'm not all about traveling. But he's like just goes traveling to like countries there you wouldn't think about going.
There's a way of traveling, isn't there? And there's certain countries where, like in Switzerland, and taking those trains where the windows like are up to the ceiling, and you go through mountains, and it's like that makes a journey enjoyable, doesn't it?
Yes.
Like other people, you know, there's getting on the train from here to fucking London, and that's shit, really.
Yeah.
But like, you know, you're traveling through unbelievable scenery in these countries, and then well, fair enough, the trains abroad are all better than in the UK anyway, because the trains are fucking shit here.
And expensive.
When I went to Holland a few months ago, I got a train from Den Haag to Amsterdam. It's fucking cheap as anything. And like the train was pristine. It was so clean. And like it's like a really enjoyable train journey. I'm just like, wow, this in comparison to trying to get back from a match day at Bramall Lane to get back to Worksop on a fucking like 2 carriages with like 6,000 people trying to get into them. Do you know what I mean?
This just again reminded me of like Germany. Now I could be wrong, and I could have misheard this, but you know, like you get a season ticket for Sheffield United, right? So in Germany, if they get like a season ticket for Bayern Munich and they're playing away in fucking, I don't know, let's just say Dusseldorf or whatever. Dusseldorf. Now, again, I could have misheard, but I'm pretty sure like having this season ticket gets you free travel on the public services to and from location.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised because I've heard something similar. A teacher that used to be one of my teachers, who ended up being a bit of a mate actually, because we went to watch United and stuff together a few times, and he's been to watch the band and stuff. He is a big rock fan, and he went to watch Rainbow, I think, Richard Blackmore's Rainbow in Stuttgart, I think you were telling me.
Yeah.
And your ticket for the event included all travel.
Yeah.
So you just show your ticket, on the train.
Jump on train, yeah.
Germany and literally the rest of Europe just fucking do things really well. Like,
yes.
Why don't we?
Because our government is shit.
Fucking not get back onto that.
But yeah, let's not.
Yeah,
they had enough of our time.
Yeah, they have, yeah.
Bastards.
Fucking cunts. Anyway.
Back to Germany.
It's just like the rail infrastructure, the airports are better.
Yeah.
Like, just everything's just better. Everything just when I went to Dusseldorf, actually, my flight back got cancelled. It's like, oh bollocks! Like that's really annoying, isn't it?
Oh bollocks!
Yeah, bollocks. Yeah. So they was like, oh, there's a alternate flight. You got to get the train to Frankfurt and you'll fly back from there.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, okay. And it was just like, yeah, just go down here, show them your boarding pass thing. And I was there. It was just so easy to navigate.
Yeah.
And I'm in a foreign country. I don't speak the lingo. But it's just like, yeah, do this, do that. This is your stop. I'm like, I got there, no problem.
Yeah.
In a country I'd never been to. I was like, just navigated it as if I'd lived there.
Yeah.
I mean, so, yeah. Interesting one.
And then, so another place I'd like to go, it's Norway.
Yeah.
Just, I mean, obviously, again, it's a whole Viking thing for me. The Viking era, it's up my street.
Yeah, me too.
But again, I've just heard that it's such a nice place. Again, expensive.
Yeah.
But I've heard it's really such a nice place to go.
Yeah.
And they have some really nice, cool food places there.
Yeah.
Pubs.
Yeah.
The people are there, friendly.
Yeah. There's a few for me that not just Norway, but like all the Scandi countries.
Scandinavia.
I'd love to do a sort of trip to like Denmark, Sweden.
Yeah. Even go to Greenland. Let's go there maybe once.
I'd love to go to Finland actually.
Finland.
Yeah.
Again, I've heard Iceland is like disgustingly expensive.
Yeah. I'd looked at going there before. Still want to go there. I'd love to do like the whole like natural springs and all that kind of stuff. Like it'd be really cool.
With like the northern lights above you.
Yeah. Stay in one of those igloo things.
Yeah.
With the open top thing.
That'd be sick.
Can't do any shagging though, can you?
Yeah.
Like other pods.
Morning. Don't mind me, just giving my missus a good go here.
Turns out there's a fucking Cornish bus trip, is there?
Why did I go Cornish? Who are?
Martin. Oh, fucking hell. Yeah, I'd love to do that on the Scandi trips and stuff.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah, like I mentioned earlier, America, I'd love to do. It's just so much of it.
Yeah.
There's so much to do.
Canada?
Yeah, I'd like to do Canada. Oh, a lot of snow. A lot of snow.
Yeah, well, yeah. But
so
they also don't just live in snow.
Yeah, I know, but
it's not like you're going to the Antarctica.
I know, but there's a lot of snow.
Yeah, well, don't go in the winter. Go in the summer. Because guess what? There's no snow.
I fucking hate snow.
Yeah, no, I do, but they're so much better adapted to it.
Well, again,
because they have it a lot.
Again, we just don't know how to handle anything other than literally what it is today. Overcast. Like, we can do overcast like no country on earth. It gets fucking 21 degrees Celsius, we're fucked. Yeah. If it gets to -4, we're fucked. If it snows a little bit, we're fucked.
Yeah.
Like, Americans can't believe that we don't have air conditioning.
Yeah.
They can't believe we don't.
Especially like in this day and age. Because obviously these houses were built because we were in like a cold country.
We are a cold country basically. Most of the time. So our houses are literally built to retain heat.
Yeah.
So
in the summer
it's unbearable.
It's horrible.
It's unbearable. Yeah. It's crazy. But I suppose I haven't particularly looked into aircon, but it's like properly expensive as well, isn't it?
Yeah. So it's not like just stick a fucking aircon unit on your wall.
Yeah.
I mean, you probably could, but that's still a couple of grand. But to have your whole house fitted with aircon.
Yeah. And then how much your fucking electricity bill going to be here as well? We're fucking getting back to it, aren't we?
Yeah. But I've seen a lot of like places and houses now where having like solar panels.
Yeah.
But again, to get them installed, it's expensive. And then you've got to be careful because you've got to check the small print with some of the companies because they fucking scam you. By agreeing for them to put a solar panel on your roof, they then own your roof. So when you go to sell the house, you've got to get permission off of them because they own the fucking roof, which is, I mean, again, you've got to check the small print, the small details. But I've heard that that's happened quite a lot. Yeah. Maybe not now because they've probably been found out and they've been told fucking pack it in.
Well, do you remember like when solar panel thing was really taken off? Probably maybe about 10 years ago or so. And then like these salespeople, like they'll be advertising jobs, and it's like earn 150 grand a year from a couple of appointments a week, and this and the other, and because it's all commission based, and it's just like because at that point it was pretty unregulated, and they were just doing anything to sell these fucking solar panels, making it sound like a really good idea. Why then, if it's not such a brilliant idea to have solar panels, which if they work, it is a good idea. Why not make every new build with the tiles that are solar tiles? Do you know what I mean? Like they look like actual like tiles over there, but they're all solar. It's like if there's such a good thing for every house, Why aren't we building them with them on?
Yeah, exactly. Or, obviously, because we're quite a windy country, why don't they have like little fucking wind turbine? I'm not going to get a massive one, but each house could have a wind turbine that was generating power for the house. Like, you could literally have, like I say, solar panels and a wind turbine on your house, and you're probably going to self-sustain your own electricity in your house all year round.
Yeah.
You have the summer time where there's more sun, then you have the autumn time, springtime when the wind picks up. You know, I don't understand why new builds don't sort of take this on board.
That's maybe because it's not actually as profitable as what they say it is.
And they don't want to take the profit away from fucking energy companies, do they?
Yeah. And what was it? Was it last year, maybe the year before, where it was like, you know, the energy prices just soared up like to more than they ever should have been.
Yeah, but
and then it was like record profits for like oil companies and stuff.
Yeah, but again, they're still making record profits now, and they're still putting the fucking bills up.
Yeah.
Like,
mental, isn't it?
I don't get it. I don't get how they can be allowed.
We get it. But
yeah, we do.
Yeah.
But
why?
Why?
Why are you being such cunts?
Exactly. like, why are you coming at us fucking working class people that can't afford all this shit that's happening with the increases of energy and fucking mortgage prices, etc.
Yeah.
But let's stop.
Let's leave it.
Stop.
I'll give myself fucking high cholesterol. Fucking stressing about them pricks.
But then I suppose, you know, well, before we move on to a little bit more about it, what about any other destinations you might want to go to?
Want to go to? A couple of interesting ones. One I've wanted to go to for such a long time is Japan.
Yeah. I think I know one of your other destinations.
Do you?
We'll say it together on 3. So 1, 2, 3, then we'll say it. Ready? 1, 2, 3, Egypt.
North Korea.
But I'm correct.
Egypt, yeah, I do, yeah.
Because you want to go and see...
Yeah, pyramids all that
and
kind of stuff. Yeah. I've just seen today, actually, this morning, that they're opening a museum. Is it July this year? Opening up like this big museum of thousands of pieces that have never been seen before, all from like the pyramids and excavations and stuff.
Really?
So even more reason to want to go to Egypt, yeah, definitely. But yeah, I'd love to go to North Korea.
No.
I'd love to... I just find it fascinating. Like, not necessarily in a good way, but like how they've manipulated millions of people.
Brainwashed.
Yeah, it's mental. But they're not all brainwashed. Like, you watch these programs and you can tell they're going along with what they have to say and do
because they're scared.
But you know they don't fully believe it.
Yeah.
I think as generations are dying out, the younger kids really are like brainwashed into it.
Yeah.
But some aren't. I've seen that. I've seen probably every documentary there is on North Korea.
Really?
I find it like mind blowing. And like when the last leader died, was it Kim Jong Il?
Yeah.
When he died, there's people sobbing in bits on their knees because they worship these people like gods.
Yeah.
Oh, like, this place is crazy.
Absolutely.
Like, it's pristine. Like, the place is immaculate. But like, there's a shot of it because it's just over the border with China, and there's a bridge that separates them. The train takes you over this bridge, and that's all that separates them. And then you look over to China, and it's like high-tech, high-rise buildings.
China.
that
was honking.
Sorry.
What the?
China.
China.
Okay. I need to work on my Donald Trump impression. China. Okay.
There we go. No. China.
China. So like it's like China is like properly like modern and like all these high-rise buildings, and then you pan over and it's like there isn't a building taller than a regular sized block of flats in North Korea, and it's so far behind, and they just instill fear into everyone, and they do these nuclear weapon parades
constantly,
and it's just like it's mental. It's so mental. And then like his friends are I can't remember. Is it Dennis Rodman, the old NBA basketball player? Is like friends with Kim Jong Un. It's like
what?
Yeah, it's like he's a ex-basketball player. I think he's broke now.
Well, clearly,
I'm sure it's Dennis Rodman. I'm sure that's his name.
Right.
And he's like friends with Kim Jong Un. It's so because Kim Jong Un went to school, I think I want to get it wrong, but might have been Switzerland.
Really?
Might have been Switzerland. He went to school there and stuff. So he got brought up around people that were just regular people, liked basketball, hockey, football.
So why is he such a twat?
It's the family thing, isn't it? There's only ever been 3 leaders of North Korea, and he's the 3rd. Is his dad and his granddad were the 2 before him. And, North Korea only came about in 1952 or something like that, in the 50s anyway.
Okay.
So it's like before that, it was obviously just Korea.
Yeah.
So now you've got North and South. And like the difference between the 2 countries is amazing, but fuck yeah, I just love to go. And like just see what it's like. I mean, have you seen the movie The Interview?
No, I haven't.
It's like James Franco, and he's like a reporter that goes.
James Franco.
Yeah, and he's like a reporter that goes to North Korea, and it's like to assassinate him.
Okay.
Basically, and then he ends up being like best mates with him, and like they're playing. They're like driving around in tanks and singing Katy Perry and stuff. It's a fucking great film. But like it shows you a little bit into there, and I know it's a film, so it's not all real and stuff. But like how they have these shop fronts, and everything they did is like a front for the visitors. And I've seen it since in documentaries. Michael Palin, who's a Blade, went and like everything. They had an airport there.
Okay.
They had an airport fully staffed, with no travellers, no one travelling. There was one plane scheduled to leave that day, and it was the one plane that they'd booked for Michael Palin to go somewhere else.
Oh God!
But it's just like it's all an act. They went to a hospital.
Yeah.
Where there was this sick woman who seemed absolutely fine, and then there was a power cut. It's like because that happens a lot regularly over there. But it's like you don't have a power cut in a hospital.
No.
There's the things put in place so you don't have power cuts and stuff. And it was all like, everything he saw was what the North Koreans wanted him to see.
Yeah.
It's crazy. I think it's mind-blowing, so I'd just like to see it for myself, yeah. Yeah.
Not my choice of destination, but...
I mean, it's not exactly a relaxing holiday, I don't think, but...
Yeah. And one
they don't all have to be.
Like to go, is New Zealand. So being a big like Lord of the Rings fan, it's where they shot a lot of the movie in New Zealand.
Yeah.
And again, like the scenery there, is just brilliant. And the Kiwi people, like very friendly.
The accent winds me up a bit. I can't. It just gets on my tits a little bit.
Really?
Yeah. Like, when you're trying to do an accent, and you can't think of anything to say.
Right.
It's a little bit Australian, but a little bit South African.
Right.
And a little bit of its own vibe.
Okay.
It freaks me out a little bit.
They're going to have an attempt?
No. No.
No?
I was watching a show the other day with a woman from New Zealand in it. I'm just trying to think of anything she said so I could replicate it.
Why don't you try doing a hacker?
Oh, that's gay, isn't it?
Really?
Yeah.
I think it's cool.
I just think it's a bit gay, isn't it? We're going to play a sport, but before we do, let's dance.
No.
Just a little bit.
No, I think it's cool.
Just a little bit gay. Nothing wrong with being gay, but the hacker's a bit gay.
I think it's cool. It's like an intimidating sort of...
Is it intimidating? If I was stood there in the line, playing for England, looking across at these All Blacks, I'd be like, are you fucking finished? Can we play rugby now?
Fucking hurry up.
Get on with it.
Nah, I think it's cool. It's like a tradition and stuff, so...
It's cool they still do it. It's still a bit gay.
But, yeah, again, I think the country's really nice.
Yeah.
See, again, like, I'm not... in terms of like traveling to like these different locations. Now, I don't want to sound rude or anything, but I'm not actually bothered about eating the local cuisine.
I'll always try something. I feel like you have to. I feel like you have to
try.
Yeah,
You got to try something, but it's not. I'm not going to New Zealand to try like a local delicacy. That's not like when I think about holidays. I'm like, oh yeah, I can't wait to go and eat fucking crabs. Stuff like that.
I always like to try. I just feel it just makes you feel a little bit more part of the whole trip. Do you know what I mean? Like just getting involved.
Try
in it,
something.
Like when I went to Greece, gyros is Greek. I fucking love gyros.
Yeah.
But like calamari because they do all that kind of stuff, and I don't like it.
Yeah.
But I tried it, and I was like, yeah, it's not for me. But I always like to try stuff. I like Japan. I'd love to go and just like. I'm not a big. I don't like fish in particular. Like I just can't eat fucking prawns or. But like, I would try some. I'd just try some stuff, even if it's not my cup of tea. Like,
yeah, because I mean that's kind of like sushi for me. It always looks incredible. It looks very nice.
Yeah, I like some of it,
but I don't like it.
In general, I wouldn't say I'm a fan. Yeah. But there was funny enough, so that sounds a bit of a mashup. But in one of the restaurants at the hotel when we was in Greece, they had a Japanese, and one of the like. Starters or whatever was sushi. I was like, I want to try it again. Had a bit of wasabi on that.
Is it actually spicy, wasabi?
Yeah, it's okay. Yeah.
Yeah?
It's not as spicy as people make out it is, but it's it's alright. Just sushi in general I'm not a fan of though. Some bits of it. I guess there's a lot of food like that where you can take or leave certain bits, but
yeah. I'll stick to fish and chips.
Yeah, that's about as exotic as I like to get when it comes to things from the sea. Cod.
Yeah. In batter.
Oh, yeah.
Tell you what I'm doing for my tea later. Screw the podcast a minute.
Hang on.
So I seen a recipe for mac and cheese in slow cooker, but we're spamming it.
Mac and cheese and spam?
Yeah. I thought it's going to be interesting. I'm going to do that later. It's only take about 3 hours.
Yeah.
So I'll let you know how that goes.
Yeah, do.
Send you pictures.
Yeah, please do.
Anyway, back to the podcast.
Back in. So yeah, is there anywhere else that you don't want to go? Is there anywhere like, I'm not going there? But maybe a place where people do go.
Okay.
Not like, I'm not going to fucking Afghanistan or something like that. It's like, yeah, been there, I don't need to go again.
Yeah. France.
Not bothered about France.
Not bothered about France. In terms of like Paris in particular.
Yeah.
It annoys me that people are still like, oh, it's the city of love. Why? Because it's got a fucking big tower that lights up.
So I've never been, so I can't say, but it is on my to-do list. It's Paris. No. But not just Paris. There's like, obviously Normandy that I was talking about before.
Yeah.
The whole D-Day thing. I want to go to the south. I know it's not technically France, but it basically is. It's like Monaco.
Yeah, well, you would have got watch the Grand Prix.
Yeah, obviously. But like all that down there in like the French Riviera, just the south of France and that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could
see. I'm just not. There's nothing that's really took me fancy.
I think if you looked more, if you had a look at like French Riviera and stuff, I think you'd find that you might like it because a lot of it is. It's got like an Italian vibe to it. Do you know what I mean? Like classic Riviera sort of vibes. So I think maybe you would. Maybe if you like the idea of Italy, going to Italy, then I think you might. Yeah.
I think, like I say, I think it's more because when you associate France, you associate the fucking Eiffel Tower.
Paris. Yeah, it's like people. Oh, I'm going to Europe. It's like where. Barcelona or Doncaster. And it's like, no, they're all about going to the UK. Oh yeah, I'm going to London. It's like,
yeah,
London.
What the fuck is good about London?
I'll tell you what's good about it. The exit as you come off the M25.
Leaving
north.
That's like Birmingham for me.
There's some good, to be fair, I give London a hard time, but there is some cool stuff in London.
Yeah, there's a lot to do in London.
There is.
There's a lot, you get your fancy restaurants and stuff, and there is stuff to do there.
There is. And there's loads of like museum. I fucking love a museum, as we've said before, like Natural History Museum. There's loads of stuff. The problem is everything is there. Yeah, so it's like everyone goes there. Yeah. It's just like, just fucking spread it about a bit because it makes everything in London fucking expensive to drink, eat, park, stay. Yeah. It's just like, it's unnecessary.
Even driving now.
Oh, God. And I've got to do it
clean
later.
Air shit.
Yeah. I've got to go there later as well. I've got to go, actually, to one of the nicest parts of London.
Really nice.
Croydon.
Lovely.
Yeah, beautiful. Yeah,
pulled over.
It's literally like the French Riviera. In absolutely no way at all. Fucking hell. So yeah, London's all right, but I think it's because I'm there so much. I could do if I never ever went again. I'd be quite happy.
So we're talking about destinations. We're talking about where we'd like to go. Blah blah blah. But what we're not talked about is how do you pack your bags and when? Because a lot of people do it differently to others.
Yeah. I let Sophie do it. And because she gets excited about a holiday like we all do, she starts it about 3 months before we go. Not quite, but I mean, like, I couldn't pack my own suitcase if I wanted to when I go away with Sophie.
Really?
No, because if we're taking 2 suitcases, you better believe that some of her shit's going in mine as well.
Obviously.
So I'll just not get involved. I'm like, look, I want these clothes in it. As long as these make it.
Yeah, here's a list.
Knock yourself out. But no, it's like, I don't know if you do it, but I'm a bit of a fucker for it. So Sophie, and it's probably mostly a women thing, but I'm involving myself in it. Okay. Is that I feel like I need to buy new clothes every time I go away.
Yeah. Yeah, so what you're supposed to do is not ram your suitcase full, leave it with space in there, so when you buy something, it fits into your suitcase for way back.
Yeah, but what I meant was actually before going.
Oh.
You're right in what you're saying, because you always buy stuff when you're there.
Yeah,
and you've never got room to bring it back.
Yeah.
So you're always fucking cramming stuff in and breaking stuff. But I mean, like, going holiday clothes shopping.
Oh, so buying brand new clothes for holiday
all the time.
Right.
I do it every
you.
fucking time, yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't think that's just a woman's thing. Because you buy some new shorts or something, some new t-shirts.
Yeah.
Some new sliders.
Yeah.
Sunglasses.
Yeah.
You kind of like... It's like if you go on a night out, isn't it? If you plan to go on a night out, a lot of the times you'll go out and buy some, like, even if it's just, you won't buy a brand new pair of jeans, for instance, but you'll probably buy a new t-shirt, new shirt just to wear, just to go out in.
Yeah.
So I suppose that's kind of the same. You go on holiday and you get your holiday clothes.
Yeah. But the problem is that, like, because I was like, okay, most of the time I'm just going to be laid around the pool.
Yeah.
And near the bar, basically.
Yeah.
So I don't need to buy, like, loads of t-shirts and stuff. So, like, last time I went away to Mexico, I got, like, loads of shirts. But, like, not, like, formal shirts. They're just, like, shirts I could just chuck on while I've got my shorts on and my sliders and go to the fucking bar or whatever. And it's like, I bought maybe 5 or 6 new ones. Obviously, already had some anyway. And then I get back and I'm like, I ain't wore off these. Yeah. Because all I've done is be around the pool. So, like, I didn't need... all this fucking shit. But I do it every time. I never learn, and I'll do it again next time. Yeah.
See, I'm looking forward to... I want to take JR abroad.
Yeah.
It'll probably be next year now.
Yeah.
But I want to take her abroad. And I won't even take her far. Just go to Spain. Mainland Spain.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, that'd be nice. Has she not been abroad before?
Not abroad, no, because I've always wanted her to... Without sounding rude, because I know other people take kids, even like newborn kids and stuff. But I wanted to appreciate it.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I mean, a lot of people that take really young kids is partly because it's like they still want to go on holiday, isn't it?
Yeah.
But I understand what you mean, because, like, especially when they're really young.
Yeah.
How much are you going to enjoy yourself?
Exactly.
When you just constantly...
And it's the travel on the plane.
That as
like,
well.
Obviously, for JR, for instance... If she gets a bit of pressure in ears and stuff, you can give her some like chewy sweets to chew to get rid of the pressure and stuff like that. Yeah. And they travel a bit better. You've got a tablet, you can put headphones on them and stuff. Yeah. Obviously with newborns, you can't give them.
It's tough because it's nobody's fault actually, but fuck it, when there's a baby on a plane, it's just like, oh fuck.
Yeah.
And it's not the parents' fault because they're just going about their business. It's clearly not the baby's fault. Everyone's just got to deal with it. It's just like, oh, for fuck's sake, a poor kid's probably in pain actually. Yeah. And it's like, oh, he's just crying for like 6 hours, and it's like, oh God, the poor fucking thing. Yeah, it's a pain in the arse because you can hear him through headphones regardless of how well you have it.
Yeah. And that's it. So I mean, our she's 6. She turns 7 next year, so it's a good age now for her to appreciate it. She can still walk about. So, you keep an eye on her, jumping pool with her for a bit.
Yeah. I think she's a good age now, isn't she, to go? Like, she'll appreciate all the different things that are going on while you go abroad and stuff. So, yeah.
I just got to be careful. Nice. Blonde-haired, blue-eyed girl.
Don't go to Portugal.
Or fucking Egypt. No, Turkey. That's the one where they try and buy them, don't they?
Oh, I don't
How
know.
much to have your daughter? How many camels do you want?
Camels. How many can I fit in a suitcase? None. Fuck off.
Yeah, fuck off. But what's the essentials? And what you must have been on holiday before and you forgot to pack something, and you've gone, fucking hell.
I had a fucking mental breakdown on the last trip before we even took off. So we had, because long haul flight and everything, Mexico, 2 big suitcases, like 22.5 kilogram or whatever you got each.
Mm-hmm.
Plus we got 10 each for carry on. So it was like, we don't actually need all of that. So I had a bag. On my bag, we had my laptop in and stuff. There was 2 suitcases, and we had a small travel case that I kind of use for work and stuff. And in that, all we basically put was like underwear and socks and some other bits and bobs, but nothing like. But I didn't know that at the time. So puts all the suitcases in the car, gets to Manchester, goes to the hotel because we early flight, so he was like, we'll stay in the hotel at Manchester the night before. And then it must have been about 11 o'clock at night, maybe half 11. I was like, right, I want to have a shower. Where do we put the thing? I'll get some like boxes out of the suitcase. Where is it? Looking around the hotel room and that. Ring. Sophie's mum dropped us off. I was like, ring, see if she's left it in the boot. No, she hadn't.
Oh, shit.
Have we left it down at reception? Went down? No. I'd left it at home, and I was so pissed off that I'd left it, like, because I thought, luckily there wasn't, but I thought I'd left like shirts in it and all sorts of stuff.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm going back home. This flight was like fucking early doors, but I'm like, I'm going back home. I haven't got a car. I'll have to get the train back to Sheffield, then to Worksop, and then walk it from the train station to here to get my fucking suitcase, to get back on the train from Worksop to Sheffield to Manchester, back to there. There was a very, very slim chance that I could have even done it, but I'd fucking lost my head. I'm like, I'm going home. I was so pissed. So it turns out you can live without underwear because you can buy it at the airport. And it ended up being a masterstroke because I ended up getting this Under Armour boxers. Got these Under Armour boxers, like pack of however many it was. And they're the comfiest boxers I've ever had.
Really?
Far better than my Calvins. Really? So there you go. I know that's no use to you whatsoever, but try Under Armour boxers and sponsor us, Under Armour. Thank you.
That'd be nice. We want more sponsors.
Yeah. We'll see if we can get Endos on board.
Oh, yeah.
The message is earlier, so hopefully we'll get Endos on board. Even if it's just for some free bottles.
I do need a bottle of Endos. I've run out.
I've got one upstairs. United bottle as well.
Oh, even better.
Yeah. United bottle.
That'd be nice.
Yeah. I don't want to open it.
No. With that, you don't want to. No, but no. I've just run out, so I need to get some more.
Mm-hmm.
Endos.
Give us a shout.
We see you. Come on.
Well, I think we're getting towards the end.
Okay. And we've got a story today.
Hey.
We've got a story this time.
Thanks for them that have sent them in, because we have got a couple.
Yes.
I think we'll just leave it at one today, and then we've got a couple for the last couple of episodes. So
yeah, we're going to try and pile them up a bit, because we've not had many, but we've had some, so we're going to keep them piled up.
Yeah. And just remember, if you're sending them in, articulate them a little bit.
Yeah.
I had a couple, and it's just told us the point of a story with no context. So if you write it,
beef it up.
Yeah. But if you want, put some elastic on it. If it makes it a bit more of an interesting story, kind of do what you want. But just make it a good story that we can read out. So we're back to the stories. You've got one. I haven't seen this.
No.
I'll not look at, because I've got the screen on the back. I'll not look.
Yeah.
So I'll not read what's coming. So yeah, go on then.
So this one, the person who sent this in wished to remain anonymous.
I
think it's a bit embarrassing for him.
It's gonna be good.
So this one wanted to remain anonymous.
Yeah.
So he said, "Hi guys, I had just gotten into a relationship with my sweet new boyfriend.
Sweet.
A little info about me. I have chronic stomach wound, which pops up whenever I'm really stressed.
We already know what's going to happen here. No.
Mm-hmm. The relationship was very new and we were both still quite shy. We'd had just gotten comfortable enough farting in front of each other, though, and often made a joke about it, which I think that's when you do get to a comfortable level in a relationship.
Yeah.
When you can actually fart in front of each other.
Yeah.
And I still think, like, they shouldn't.
Women don't.
No.
Women don't.
They shouldn't.
No.
I don't want to hear it.
No.
It's funny, but stop.
Yeah. I mean, but it
I
is
know
a sign.
you fart, I know you poo, I don't want to hear it.
But it is a sign of being comfortable, though, isn't it?
It is.
It is like,
That's when you know you're in a comfortable part of the relationship.
Yeah.
Okay. So, the relationship was very new, so we were both still quite shy. I just read that bit. Take two. About a month into our relationship, I had to go to hospital with my stomach wound. I was there for a week and he was really super supportive the whole time.
Good man.
When I finally got home from the hospital, my body was so weak, I wasn't allowed to drink or eat anything the whole week because of the tests that they had to make. Therefore, my body had pretty much shut down. Nothing had come in, so nothing come out.
Not even water.
Well, I imagine probably water is like a base
like
thing,
but basic human right.
Yeah, I mean...
Necessity.
Unless I mean, obviously we don't know the context of it, unless there was like on like a liquid diet, so like soups, yogurts, stuff like ice cream, maybe. I mean, again, don't know the context.
Can you have the Muller corners if you're on a yogurt diet?
Maybe just not the chocolate balls.
I don't want it then.
That's the best bit.
The banana flake ones. The best one.
Oh, yeah.
It's the best one.
Oh my god, I've had them in years.
Yeah, I've got some in the fridge.
After the podcast.
That'll be self, man.
Yeah, we'll have it with a sandwich. Okay. So I got prescribed some laxatives that I took, and I've never taken them before. So I didn't know what to expect, but I definitely wasn't expecting this. We were laying in bed, and I was on my side looking at my phone, and he was half sitting up in bed playing RuneScape on his laptop in front of me. Fucking RuneScape, that's a fucking old game.
That's a throwback.
That is.
Fucking hell, that's old.
Do you know what? I don't think I ever played it.
I didn't. My cousin were mad on it.
I played like World of Warcraft, but I never played RuneScape.
No, neither for me. But yeah, I remember my cousin playing it. That must have been 20 years ago.
Yeah,
must have been 20 years ago.
And there's still people playing it now. I know someone at work that still plays it actively. It's crazy. Right, so she carries on. It says, I could feel a fart coming. So I looked up into his eyes with a smirk face expression and said, I'm shitting. What I meant to say is I'm farting. But the words came out wrong. And so did something else.
Oh no. I knew it.
The moment I said it, I let it all out. Still with a smirk face expression looking him right in the eyes. You could hear a wet bubbly sound and I instantly knew what had happened. My smile faded and my face turned to horror. My hand flew down to stop the flow, but it was too late. My boyfriend jumped up and ran to the toilet to bring me some toilet paper. He helped clean me up whilst just laughing hysterically. I was so embarrassed that I couldn't say anything.
Fair play to the fella.
Yeah, to clean her ass for her. That's kudos again. Because
I've been with Sophie like 9 years and I wouldn't do that. I'm like, no, you do you, love.
No, that's your feces.
Ugh, no.
That's mine.
Yeah.
So later, when we were sat and talked, he told me that it was the most intimidating thing he'd ever experienced. The way that I looked right into his eyes, he had never felt so dominated in his life. Like a monkey shitting in his hand and throwing it. Needless to say, we got very quickly comfortable with intimate things with that after this. So even though we've broken up since then, I'm sorry to hear that.
Oh, shit.
It's been a few years, and to this day, I'm still just as embarrassed. Loving the podcast, guys. Keep up.
Thanks for that.
Thank you.
I think. That's grim.
Yeah.
Why do you people write in these terrible stories?
No.
There's never one. There's like, I saved a baby deer.
I know it's like heroic.
I revived a puppy.
Yeah.
No.
It's all about shagging and shit.
Shagging and shitting. Dirty bastard.
I mean, I appreciate it.
It's
Was
great,
loving it. Keep them coming in.
Please
It's
do.
great. But any story, it could be good, bad, whatever. Just
keep it better.
it's fantastic.
Well, fair play to the fella.
Yeah, I mean that's brilliant.
Yeah, I mean,
And it was fairly new into the relationship.
yeah.
Like I say, you've been with yourself 9 years,
Oh, I'm not getting
and you're
involved.
still not wiped her ass.
No, I'm not getting involved in that. It's not my business.
That's your ass. You deal with it.
Yeah. It's like, blokes that buy women like the tampons and stuff. That's great. Go and buy them what they need, but don't apply them.
No. What? There's blokes out there that put them in.
There probably is.
Disgusting.
Yeah, there's all kinds of fellas out there, aren't there? There was.
I thought maybe like they might put it up the nose or something, but
Yeah, but yeah, no, don't apply them. It's just like go and buy the bog roll, but don't fucking
go and
don't
buy the
apply
Andrex. Just don't wipe your lady's ass with it.
Oh, you dirty bastards!
Bless her.
I'm always in despair after listening to these fucking stories. There's not a lot good to take from that. They've split up as well.
No, it's all just been bad. But I mean, I suppose at the time it opened up the relationship to more intimate things.
It opened something up. Fucking bowels, man.
I'm shitting.
I'm shitting.
Everybody in.
Everyone in, it's shitting. You see, it's brought us down a level now, hasn't it? We're having a nice chat about our foreign destinations, and now here we are.
Talking about shitty asses.
Fuck's sake.
I think that's a good place to end.
Probably is. Fucking dirty bastards.
Dirty bastards.
Right. So, thanks for joining us again. We've got a couple left before the end of the series.
Yeah.
So, we want your stories still. I know we've got some in, but get some more in for us so we can pick the best ones. And I'm going to try and pick one next time. It's not involving bowel movements. I'm not going to exclude shagging because sometimes they're really funny.
It can be, yeah. It can be. Just nothing of a fecal matter.
Yeah, just leave it out, you dirty
No,
pricks.
come on. Even getting shagged by a ghost is a story. Never mind fucking dropping shit everywhere.
Shout out friend of the podcast, B.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's about all we've got time for then. So we'll see you on the next one. I don't know where we're going with that one yet. But yeah, want your stories? Get them into A&M Hangout at gmail.com, or a new one that I've not actually done this entire thing is you can at us at hangout_pod on. We've managed to get that for basically everything, haven't we?
Yeah.
So it's that on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram. It might be that for Facebook, but
yeah,
fuck Facebook anyway. If you're watching any sort of clip on Facebook, come over to YouTube.
Yeah.
Watch the full thing. At some point, we might put some longer clips maybe on Facebook and stuff, so you can see more on there. But to come and watch the full thing, just come over to YouTube. TikTok's actually doing all right.
It is.
People are seeing it on TikTok.
Yeah, we're getting the views.
So, but it's fucking stupid. We started that group, and then people in the group aren't seeing it.
Yeah, I know.
Like, what have we got to do?
I know.
Like we've got, no, we're not talking hundreds and hundreds of people. We've got about 300 people in our group now.
Yeah.
And the last post I put out had been viewed by 57 people.
Yeah, I know.
And I've tagged like everyone, at everyone, so everyone gets a notification that we've put something. People just aren't fucking seeing it.
No. I'd say the best place to come and find us is on YouTube or TikTok, really.
Yeah.
They're the best places to find us, where the reels are, where all our content is.
Yeah.
You know, we're looking at expanding the content in the future, so look forward to that. We're not going to give anything away.
No, but we've got some things bubbling out with like what we want to do. We're going to potentially get some guests, maybe. Yeah,
I think
we've had
something we can look into for next season. Put some guests in.
Yeah. If anyone out there, listeners and stuff, has got a bit of a thing going on, if you've got something doing, if you're doing like, I don't know, something interesting for like charity, or you've got something really interesting going on at the minute, like let us know, because we can maybe do something around that as well.
Yeah, we can help promote it for you. We can even get you on, and we can talk about what you're going to do, your charity event, you doing it for, and stuff like that.
Yeah, it'd be really cool, and we can figure out logistics of that, because we can travel and stuff anyway. So, but get involved. That'd be really cool. That's it from us, I think. So we'll see you on the next one next Friday. Like, subscribe, and share if you can, please, because that helps us out a lot. So we'll see you next time. I've been Adam.
I'm Matt.
And ta-ra.
Ta-ra for now.
See you.
See you. Bye-bye.